It's the Cincinnati Bearcats and the Houston Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Thanks, guys. The Cougars head coach told me he loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So the Houston Cougars offense will get first crack at it today. And there he is, Amari Thomas. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
In the backfield, it's Broussard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Straight ahead, it's Hughes. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Rush is on. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Long way to go on second down. Gives it. There he goes. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And the Cougars will snap it on first and 10. Right side, it's Walker. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on first down, and here comes second and 8. He'll go to the air again. Turns up, it's Sanford. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hits inside, it's Butler. Maybe a crease. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. First and goal from the 4 as they try to break the seal on the scoring. Pulls it. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Cougar! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. Deep in the end zone, it's Payne. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcats offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes J.C. French. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Using his legs, it's Perry. Breaks into the open. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Off play action. Out wide right, it's Henry. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Some misdirection with the counter. Still on his feet at the 45. Here's a little room there. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
In the red area, it's Johnson. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Go straight ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bearcats.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Their field, this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Red Evan on the RPO. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Grabbed behind the line, it's Grover. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw, it's French. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. Searching for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This time they'll throw it. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Cougars, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Thomas. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Looking for the edge. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Right side, it's Gibson. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run the counter. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
first down physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Looking downfield, it's French. Quickly complete. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Finds a crease, it's Perry. They'll give him 4 on the pickup, it's 2nd and 6. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The play fake. Left side is Henry. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The snap sets up to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Lucky to get it off.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Out wide left, it's Gibson. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Play action on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Trying to get the corner. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's French. Oh, he's got some space. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Running inside. It's Hughes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The offense set for a first down play. They'll give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Going right and going deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
To the air, it's Henderson. Finds his big tight end. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able...
Goes high to pull it in. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Houston going up tempo. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hughes. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now Cincinnati spends its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now the pitch. Touchdown Cougars. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Drops back. It's French. Left side is Grover. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball. Ready to run another play. Ready to make this defense work.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at...
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. Fresh setter downs going to the air. They're all over it. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
To the air, it's French. Under pressure, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. In the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the #1 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Ducks in need of a miracle right now. They haven't really been competitive today, and that's stunning considering this team is the #1 team in the country. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Running back onto the field, the Bearcats head coach told me at the half, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game, and you saw a great example of that right
The
there.
run inside. It's Johnson. Got the first down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
On the move, it's Perry. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The handoff. Shakes off the defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's got it out. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Walker. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. At the end of a play, there is an injured Houston player on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick give. It's Hughes. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll run him again. Drag down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a fourth down.
Touchdown, Cougar! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Turns it upfield. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Sets his feet. It's French. He's going for it all. He's got it along the sideline. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Here comes the offense on second down. They'll try it over the left side. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Oh, it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
From the gun, it's Johnson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's French. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
Houston offense ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Straight ahead, it's Hughes. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Hits inside. It's Hughes. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. The give on the counter. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football. They're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Walker. Makes a catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Number 91, set to kick this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Payne. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Cincinnati sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got...
Gonna take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Perry. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
Out wide left, it's Gibson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to pass. It's French. Back's got it on the screen. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
You know, that's a good decision, I think, to go for it on 4th down because you're in the middle of the field. Even if you don't get it, your defense isn't in an awful position running back on, but they're able to get the 4th, to keep the drive alive. Let's see what they do next.
The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Running inside. It's Perry. There he goes. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Got a man. It's Perry. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly. There was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's French. Out wide right, it's Gibson.
And the most important thing is the clock ticking for this defense, but you get a stop right here on 4th down, and this ball game is over. So one big stop, and you end this thing.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
The Bearcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off play action on 1st down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
2nd and long here. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Makes the grab. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's French. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Look out! Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Number 31, set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. He's changing the play. Back to pass, it's Henderson. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Bearcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. On the option, quick toss. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Timeout called, Cincinnati using its 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Stepping to the right. On the run, fires downfield. And they can't make the play on third down. Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. That's reeled in. It's Henry. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And that went nowhere fast. And first down is a good time to run a screen, try to catch them being a little bit aggressive and maybe thinking about a little bit of run and making people attack and run downhill. But the screen pass did not fool anybody. Nice discipline by the defense.
Back to throw, it's French. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
We're seeing a lot of confidence out of this quarterback now. 3 for 3 on this 2-minute drive. He understands that he needs to step up if his team's going to win this game. And he's playing his best football right now.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I got to have it?
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Gonna let it fly. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. Fourth down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
Now Cincinnati spins its final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They'll need a bunch on second down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.